And got the thing. Look at me go. I feel like an adult. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. My name is Thor, and this is It's All Fish and Chips, the podcast, episode 73. That's almost three quarters of the way to 100. That's so much fun.
Not as old as Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, we'll get there though. Dick, catching up on you. Like I said, my name is Thor. This is the podcast, and we're going to do some introductions and get right to her. Because to my left, not wearing Kansas City gear because we're podcasting at a later date. It's actually Friday instead of our usual Monday podcast. We've got Bubby.
Yes, I was cleaning house today, so I didn't care. I just wore what I had on.
Bubby had zero cares in this
shorts in this 50-degree weather.
Yeah. And then you can hear her as the music starts playing in the background of whatever musical that she is currently attending. Live via satellite, it's Amanda.
Hi.
Hi, Amanda. How's things going?
That's fine.
Okay. We're happy. We're glad to have you on the podcast. We had to shift.
I'm so excited to be here today.
Oh, very exciting. We had to shift some things around this week, but everyone's here, and we're happy to be here. The weather, traffic and weather on the 8s. Weather has been fairly nice, actually. I've been in hoodies and not having to wear my coat, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Bubby's in shorts, so he don't care even a little bit.
Not a little.
We got some stuff going on tonight. We've got as Amanda is out, Bubby and I are going to be doing some Faygo. We got 2 new flavors here to try tonight. We'll be just kind of sprinkling that in as we go. I did get the Vegemite. It's in my kitchen cabinet. We're just waiting for Amanda to come join us live, and we'll be.
What do you serve that on?
Toast, Amanda said. I mean, I could serve it on whatever you want. You want me to put it on an Oreo for you? I'll put it on an Oreo for you. I don't care.
That's pretty gross.
Australia be damned.
Will that make it taste better?
I can't make. Could it make it worse? I doubt it. So, speaking of can't make it worse, I've been seeing a lot of Malort drinking on the internet here recently. It's back. I don't know if it's a holiday drink and everyone is enjoying the fine spirits that is Malort. But I've seen 2 different trends going around. One of them is just people trying shots of it. They have to say Malort, and then they take a shot and they go, "I'll have another," and they barely ever make the "I'll have another" part of it. Also, I saw one where the new challenge is to mix the Malort with the grapefruit White Claw. That might be a trick, though, because the grapefruit White Claw is the worst of the White Claws. And you're just adding Malort to it. So
I've never had a White Claw, so I'll take your word for it.
Oh, really? All right, now we're doing it. I'm gonna have to get another bottle. I'll go get a freaking thing, and me and Bubby will do it next week. All right, or Monday. It's just a couple days actually, because we're looping back around here pretty quick. Amanda, what you been doing? What you been doing? What you been up to?
Just working.
Just working.
Nothing exciting. Yeah.
Holidays are fast approaching on us. Bubby's got text messages going off over there.
Okay.
What's going on, Bubby?
Nothing.
He looks real sad. Yeah, holidays are coming up. Everybody's been working. I've been out of town on work this week. I'm going to talk about that a little bit here in a minute. How about you, Bubby? What have you been up to this week? Anything fun?
Being stressed about our Christmas Eve service.
Oh,
it's going to be big.
Like,
not like, James River big, no, but it's just a lot. We're going to have a lot of band on stage.
Yeah, special guests,
singers. No,
just Mel Torme.
A lot,
or I don't think
we're having cello, violin.
Oh,
some bells and percussion.
Fancy bells.
Yeah,
choir, bell choir.
No.
Just one dude with 3 bells just jiggling.
Yeah, bells or chimes, whatever those hammer or not dulcimer, hammer chimes are.
Okay.
Glockenspiel.
A glockenspiel, you say?
Yeah.
Bubby's really mixing it up for the holiday season here.
Yeah.
He went all the way to Germany, got him a glockenspiel, and came back with that bad boy. He's going to be playing it up there on stage for all the kids to enjoy. Zamfir, master of the pan flute over here. I will just say, Chiefs once again managed to doink a win right off the goalpost. Just cheating death one more time.
I almost texted you, and I was no. He's seen it. I know he has.
I was there watching it as it happened. And my wife was in there, and she's like, she goes, "We're gonna win this one." I said, "Unless they screw up that kick." And sure enough, bonk! But they again pack with the devil. It just went right through.
He was living right or something.
And that's the backup kicker.
Third string,
and you were going up against Dicker, the kicker, weren't you on this one? This was.
I know, it was so exciting.
Yeah, it was Chiefs versus Dicker.
Yeah.
Amanda, how's your
played? He hasn't really played.
Oh, he hasn't. Did he get you any points?
I didn't. Oh, I think I did play him, so he got me a few points.
Okay.
But...
How's your? Oh shit! I already had somebody play this week. How's your fantasy football going here?
Not great.
Yeah. Oh, you're down to number 3.
Fine.
I am still rocking 6th place in our league of 8. I'm ahead of 2 teams. One team is currently 1-13 and has 100% given up.
I'm glad I'm lucky I got a lot of points in the beginning because it's gone downhill.
Yeah, I've just been rocking here in 6th place since almost the first week. I'm just trying to stay out of last place. I don't think I can make it to last place at this point. So
6 out of how many?
8 teams.
Oh.
So I'm ahead of 2 people. The 1-13 team and the 5-9 team, I am just 1 win ahead of. So, but I don't think my matchup this week looks very good for me. 80-127. So no, I'm going to probably lose again.
I already had one of my big scorers played yesterday and scored 0 points. So I was like, thanks for nothing.
You got that going for you, which is nice. I'm going to take the guy who apparently isn't playing this week right off of my team. Fire. I forgot to swap my quarterback back. I had a backup quarterback because mine was on bye.
You already played? He
already played. Man, care to guess how many points my highest scoring position scored for me this week?
7.
4.98 points. He had 142 passing yards, 1 interception, 1 rushing attempt, and sucked it up good. So it's not going to go well for me this week. I may drop to 7 this week. Who am I playing? Please don't tell me I'm playing that team that I'm just barely ahead of. Okay, good. I'm playing Mick. I'm going to lose either way. So it didn't really matter. All right, so that's our fantasy football update. Bubby, before the podcast, we were talking about what was going on, and you were telling me where Parker is tonight.
Yes.
And I'm curious about this more than anything.
It's more of an outing. So he goes to Judivine, which is an autism program.
Spell that for me.
Judvile.
Okay.
NE, sorry.
Okay.
Judivine.
What does that mean? Do you know?
I don't.
Just a guy's name or something. Somebody's last name or something. Okay.
I don't know. So they meet. This is probably the 3rd Friday night in a row they've done something, and he just goes and hangs out for 2 hours.
Okay.
And they have a theme. I think tonight is art. Christmas art.
Okay.
Last week was games, so they played games last week.
All right. So this week he's going to do a little drinking wine and painting the painting for you.
Yeah, and believe it or not, there's a place just like that next door.
Okay, so you could be there now, just like painting up,
having wine,
and just painting.
It's right beside it.
So Bubby's missing out on wine and painting to be here for the podcast.
I'm going to have Fago and
podcast.
Sure.
Speaking of which, pick you one of the 2 flavors here, Bubby, and we'll crack her open and kind of sip on it as we go.
Let's start with cream soda.
Okay, so we have very strong ends of the spectrum here. Cream soda, 100% perfectly clear. Looks like water, except for it's fizzy. So fizzy water.
It's like Sprite.
like Sprite. So we're gonna pour that up. The other one we have is black cherry, and that is a dark purple over there. So we're gonna mix and match these two flavors here as we go and see how they are. So before we get into my shenanigans, Bubby's topping me off. We got the new year coming up. All right, Bubby, Amanda, Happy New Year. First of all, we're not there yet, but what, Bubby, is going to be your New Year's resolution? And I don't want your standard pattern New Year's resolution like I'm gonna, eat better. I'm gonna. Oh shit! How is it?
It's okay. It's good.
That's cream soda.
Yep.
I don't want I'm going to eat better. I'm going to, what's something you're going to do in the new year that you're actually going to do? Let's make a New Year's resolution that we're actually going to manage to pull off here.
Well, if you remember last year, I was like, I don't do New Year's resolutions.
Yep.
But
this
year, I've recently started meeting with a personal trainer on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Doing kind of like CrossFit.
Oh.
And so
is this at a gym or it's just some dude's house?
Their gym.
Okay.
And so my resolution is I'm going to exercise more.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Not
necessarily eat better. I'm sure I will, but you said not to have that as my resolution. So
right.
It'll be to exercise more.
Something you can stick to. You got a personal trainer. He's going to keep you accountable. Then the lovely folks at home, they're going to keep you accountable as well. So, all right. Amanda, any New Year's resolution from your side?
I don't believe in that.
Okay, man, it's just, as always, just yes and no. So, Amanda will have no resolution. This year, first of all, I need to exercise more as well, but I'm not going to make that promise. No. I'm going to do my best, but I can't make that promise. I'm going to try to read more this year. That's my goal. I mean, I kind of got off the reading train a while ago and just never got back on. I think my vision kind of has been hindering that as well because I got, the eyes are getting worse. And they're just.
You should do audiobooks then.
Well, I do podcasts and I do some audiobooks, but I really want to get into actually physically reading books again. Get the brain active because I'm worried about the dementia and the Alzheimer's and all that stuff. And
wear your glasses.
Yeah, I'll just have to wear my glasses. I gotta get those ones I got the prescription for the bifocals. I gotta look at getting those upped again because I think they're getting kind of weak on me.
Every time you wear those glasses, I think they're new. They look new.
These are readers. These are not new at all. They might be. I buy 12 of them at a time from Amazon, and then I just lose them, and then I get another pair, and I wear those for a while. Okay. So
if you actually wore your glasses like you're supposed to, your eyes probably would not get as bad.
Probably, you are correct. The problem with the bifocals is that I really don't know how to work them well, and so I'll be walking along with my bifocals, and then I'm looking through the clearer part when I'm walking around, but then I'll look down to step off of something and it just blurs up, and then I just like a freaking brand new baby deer just fall off the curb because I instead of moving my head all the way down, I just looked into the blurry bit. So
You know what I think will help with that?
How's that?
If you practice wearing them.
All right, that's my New Year's resolution then. I'm going to practice I'm going to start wearing my glasses every day, my real ones, not just the readers, and see if I can get good wearing them. I have to switch.
I believe in you.
I have to switch out to the readers when I do the computer screen because with the bifocals, you end up having to look way up and then through the lensy bit at the bottom, and that's real annoying. So I'll have to take my readers as well, but I can figure it out.
So what do you like to read? Physical book or tablet? Or?
I tablet usually. I used to have so many books, and then when we moved, I was just like, I can't be toting these things around with me because I'm not a go back and read a book again guy. Right. Usually, once I've read a book, I move on. I find something new. I read that new thing. There were a couple books. I
treat them like trophies. I'm like, I read that. I'm keeping it.
That's kind of how I was, but then that got out of hand after a while. How many books do you think you got in your collection there, Amanda?
I don't know, a lot.
I had a whole IKEA big ass bookshelf just full of books when I moved.
Yeah.
And I kept the ones that I really like, but then there was just a bunch of random ass fantasy novels that I didn't care for one way or the other. I read them and I was done with them. Mm-hmm. So I got rid of all those. I Marie Kondo'd all that shit. These ones I like. These ones can go.
Yeah, we have quite a few, and then my wife will go to the Friends of the Library book sale, and she'll buy a bag full for 25 cents or something. I don't know.
She reading all them books, or she just collecting them?
They're sitting right beside the bed, just waiting for her to start reading. Because she has a tablet and she has hundreds and thousands of them on there. So.
Thousands, you say?
Well,
that's a lot of books.
She has a lot. So
Jordan is the same way. She has her tablet, and she has like the Amazon Prime book service where you can just get free books all the time. And she is a very avid reader, and I kind of want to get.
What is the squeaky happening?
I did not announce to everyone at home.
It's not me.
The devil is here. The cousin dog has come to stay for the weekend, and my wife thought she had collected all the squeaky toys and got them put away behind. We fenced off around the Christmas area. We have this big gold gate, and we put it around the Christmas tree and the presents so she wouldn't get into that. And the pile of squeaky toys continues to grow behind that gate as well as she finds them, and they are taken away from her and put in the timeout zone over there, along with the toys that Finn likes, but she is going to destroy. So we have to also protect those. So it's going to be a hectic weekend here at the house. The devil is here, and she is excited to be here and amped up. Bubby got molested the second he walked in the door. She was very excited to see him.
Got the Christmas goose already.
Got the Christmas goose. She got right up behind him and boop, got him.
Yep.
Right there. So, she's here just for the weekend. So it's going to be a fun time. That's our big weekend plans. Keep that dog from dying. So I went out of town this week. Had to go on a work trip. Went to beautiful, scenic Edmond, Oklahoma. I don't know if you've been out there.
No.
It's pretty close to Oklahoma City. It's right north of Oklahoma City. I went over just an overnight trip for a job site we got going on out there.
I think Tulsa's probably the furthest west in Oklahoma I've been.
Okay. But not the furthest west you've been.
No, just in Oklahoma.
Okay, I
like there and back.
This is the farthest into Oklahoma I've ever been as well. I've been to Tulsa like once or twice. It's close too. Ooh. Did you hear that? Puberty kicking
cream
in finally.
Soda?
50, cream soda probably.
Finish that off so we can get the black cherry.
Yeah, 51 years in here, and I'm finally hitting puberty.
Then you'll sound like this.
Yeah, then I'll be a manly man. No, so I went there. I've only been to Tulsa like once or twice, which is weird because it's like closer than St. Louis, but I just don't go that direction, I guess. So went out there for a work trip, and that's fine. Rode out, did the work stuff, went to the hotel, okay? Staying at a Hilton property. It's a Homewood, I believe, which are like, they got the kitchenette.
Homewood Suites?
Homewood Suites, that's correct. Big room, kitchenette, very nice. So it's a long day. What you got going on there, Amanda? Who's yelling back there?
Friends and family.
Friends and family, perfect. So we get to the Homewood Suites. I grab some food on the way in because it's kind of late. I get to my hotel room. I said, I'm just going to turn on the TV, eat my dinner, watch a little TV, and then get ready for bed. And I walk in the room, and my name's right there on the screen.
Oh,
says, welcome.
Just like our friends in Florida.
Yep. So they welcome, and there's my name, and I go in, and I get the remote, and I click the remote, squat. Click the remote, squat. Netflix button, squat. This button, nothing. Power button, nothing. Nothing's working. But the little light on the remote keeps lighting up. So I know that the battery's good.
Yeah.
But nothing's happening. So I was like, all right. So I restart the TV. I'm an AV guy, right? I work in...
You can figure it out.
I can figure it out. I restart the TV, and there's a cable box on the back, and I restart that thing too. All pops back up. There's my name again. Remote, click, click, click. Nothing. So now I got to walk over the phone, call down to the front desk. Hey, is there a trick to this TV that I don't know about? Like, do I have to scan something and use my phone, or what's going on here? They're like, no, we'll come up and take a look. Now, when I checked in, there was a gentleman and a lady at the front desk, and they were checking people in. so I sit down. I'm going to eat my dinner. They'll be up in a minute. So they show up. Both of them show up. So there's now nobody at the front desk because it's late, and these are the only two people working here. But they've decided to come as a group, and they roll up to the place, and they come in and commence to do all the things I have just done. They check all the buttons on the remote, then they restart the TV, check all the buttons on the remote, restart the box, check all the buttons on the remote. All right, we'll be right back. And they leave. And so I'm sitting there eating my dinner. And they're gone for a couple minutes, then knock, 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 here they come again. And now they've come back with a different remote. And they point that at the TV, and they're like, And so they leave again. I'm like, okay. And now I'm just like, let's see how this goes. And so they're gone for a couple minutes. Here they come back. Now they got 2 remotes, aside from the one that I already had. So now we're up to 3 remotes. Click, 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 click. Nothing on any of the remotes. Nothing's responding to nothing, right? Well, maybe it's the batteries, and they leave again. And then they come back, and they got fresh batteries, and they're like, click, 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 still nothing. And they're like, wow. Well, I mean, I guess we could go down and I was like, at this point, I was like, all right, kids, I played your game. I'm probably just going to need a new room at this point so I can get one with a working TV and I can go to bed. And they're like, okay, we can take care of that and we'll be right back. So they leave again. And then they come back again with 2 new remotes just in case and a room key. And they go click, 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 click. And then they hand me the room key and I go to my new room, which is just a couple doors down. And so I go in there and I turn on the TV and I'm getting my stuff set up. And all of a sudden the TV just turns off. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm about to, and then it turns back on, and then my name's on the TV. So they had gone down and switched me over rooms and stuff, and made it. But I thought, I was like, if this TV is broken too, I'm going to lose my shit.
That's funny.
So TV clicked back on. I finally got the TV running. I literally stayed up for like another 20 minutes because they at that point had wasted an hour playing this game. And I was like, I'm tired. I'm just going to bed. I turned the TV off and went to bed. So for all that for nothing, basically, is what happened.
Were you on this job by yourself?
No, I was going down. Our crew was already down there, and I was just going down to kind of see how things were going, and and make a quick stop by and then leave. Yeah. So all that happened. I go to bed. Just a complete waste of everyone's time on that. I did get up the next morning, and I was like, I am purposely going to turn this TV on because I made such a stink about the damn TV. I'm just going to let it run even when I leave, just that way. But the other thing about the Hilton I didn't realize is there's no free Wi-Fi.
What?
Right. You have to sign in with your Hilton Rewards points.
I have Hilton Reward.
Well, I didn't, but you have to sign in for it. And if you don't sign in, you can't have free Wi-Fi. But they'll go ahead and just sign you up right there.
Right, of course.
To get you the free Wi-Fi, which is their scam to get you to sign up for the Hilton Rewards.
But it's free. So.
Yeah, it's free, but now I got to go through the whole thing of signing up, sending it to an email, coming back, reconverting, just to get on the internet. So,
how about you, Amanda? You travel a lot. Are you Hilton Rewards?
I have rewards with everything.
Right. That's how a lot of the guys I work with are. They have like rewards for everything. And I'm in charge of like booking the travel. And so I go into the system and I can see everybody booked. And some of them got like 19 things just listed out. And like hotels, I didn't even know were hotels. They got reward points for. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you usually get like most hotels, I get like free, like premium high speed internet. I get late checkouts.
Oh, yeah.
I usually get like if at places where you have to pay for breakfast, I usually get free breakfast, stuff like that. Or upgraded, like when you check in, they're like, oh, well, we can upgrade you to this room and we have it available.
Right.
Stuff like that. It pays off.
No, it does. Our guys travel a lot. And one of our project managers, I went with him somewhere and I just used, I just checked in under his points. I'd let him have the points because I don't travel that much. I don't really care. And he got there and they're like, oh, I see you're a Diamond Elite member. We're going to go ahead and upgrade you to this suite. And it was like right by my hotel room. So I get checked into my room. It's a regular little hotel room. And I go to his and it's like a 4-bedroom suite with a couch and a full. I was like, holy hell. He goes, yeah, I didn't even pay for this. They just upgraded me for it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
if it's empty, they're like, you can have this room.
Yeah. So that was pretty fancy. I can see. And I've also been on them when we've been flying and they get bumped up to first class and then my dumb ass has to sit out there in the coach because I don't travel at all. Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, I'll sit back here and and pay for peanuts while you get free food and drinks.
I even have a free rewards for Enterprise now.
Amanda's got like all those points.
I get free vehicles all the time and upgraded all the time.
Yeah. We got upgraded on this trip out, but not because we had points or anything, because whoever had our car just never bothered showing up. So
that happens.
We had booked a minivan because, it's the guy I'm traveling with is probably Bobby's height. And so he's like, I like the minivans, because it's good, the seats are good for me and blah, 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 blah. And we get there and they're like, how you like a Yukon, like a Tahoe or just big ass freaking SUV. And that thing was ginormous. It's like a boat.
Yeah.
And he had to sit like 2 inches from the thing and like jacked all the way up so he could see out over the hood and stuff.
I'm not that sure.
No, you're not. But, so, and he drove the whole way and I was just like, I'll be a passenger princess. I don't care. So we had to drive that big old fancy vehicle. It's like an Escalade, but not as nice, I think.
Yeah.
It did have heated seats, though. So, I like a good heated seat. And you got to take the lumbar support off because it just pokes me in the kidneys and makes me sad. Like people at regular height, they can the lumbar support is in the right spot, but not for me. So I had a nice trip, though. Drove out there. Ate at a ramen place while I was out there. That was pretty good. I had sadness for dinner, but, at that point I was just ready to go to bed, so whatever. But anyway, so it's been a busy week, a lot of running around, a lot of doing stuff. How about you, Bubby? Anything fun going on this week? You got anything, any content?
Coming up?
Well, I meant
content? Yeah, I mean, I put a couple of pictures on.
Okay, let's see. Tell me about your pictures here, Bobby. Let me pull this back up. Oh, you just added them. Oh.
Earlier this week, I was driving along, and as we report often.
I know exactly where this is, too.
A guy with a cardboard sign saying he needed help.
But because it's the holiday season.
He's festive.
He is dressed up. He looks like, all right, Amanda, I don't know if you're looking at this picture or not. He appears to be a Christmas pirate. That is what I'm going to describe this gentleman as. He has, I'm going to guess Mrs. Santa's hat on. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a
cowboy hat.
It's like a cowboy Christmas red with white fur trim hat. Mm-hmm. Some sort of shawl going on. I'm going to guess that's a shirt around his waist and not...
It could be a tree skirt.
That could be a tree skirt.
No, it could be around his shoulders.
Okay, could be a tree skirt around his shoulders.
Could be a tree skirt.
And then what appears to be leather pants on. He's got a lot going on. Did you see what the sign said?
No, I was driving by too fast.
Blurry picture from Bubby, but...
It's kind of blurry.
But he's out there at least,
I was lucky to get it at all. But...
Mixing up the holidays. He's got a lovely beard.
Yeah. They should be more.
It does look like a tree skirt. You're correct. That does look a lot like a tree skirt.
But he's festive, so that's...
He's festive. He's enjoying the holidays.
Yep.
Where's my... I lost my thing here. Oh, shit. Okay, so we didn't come here Monday, right?
No.
Be glad you weren't here Monday, because all hell broke loose around here on Monday.
Okay.
So we decided not to eat cook here at the house. I was ran out to grab some food. I'm just going down the road to grab some food, and I leave the house, turn onto the main road out here. I'm trying not to dox myself, and the first chicken restaurant right there has like 4 cops in the parking lot. And I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? And I don't really see what's going on there. But then I get down to the intersection, and they've got like half of the intersection blocked off, and they're like redirecting traffic around, and there's like 6 more cops down there. And I'm like, oh fuck, something bad went down here. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to get my stuff and go back home and see if I can figure out what happened.
Were you listening to the scanner on your phone?
No, I was not listening to the scanner on the phone. I went to Reddit to see if anybody had jumped in on that yet, and they had already started a thread on that one. So it turns out it's 2 different incidents happened at the exact same time. Okay, the first one at the chicken restaurant, somebody was going to pull out of their parking spot, and instead of going in reverse out of their parking spot, just went ahead and went forward into the bathroom, like drove their car partially into the bathroom of that restaurant.
Oh,
I saw a picture from the inside, and the whole wall, like, so where the toilet is, and then across by where the sink is where they came in. So if you were in there and you were using the facilities, you would have been okay. But the whole side of that wall just kind of got caved in. They didn't come all the way through, but they had caved in that wall pretty good.
can you imagine if you were in that bathroom?
Right? You're just like you're not feeling so good. You're like, oh, I gotta go in here. I know it's a freaking chicken restaurant bathroom, but I gotta go. And you're sitting there just trying to. Cats come to visit. Try to do your business, and then all of a sudden here comes a car. Do you jump up and just run out, or do you finish what you're doing in hopes that you don't die in there and you then go out?
You kind of got to finish and get it over with.
Because I can imagine somebody might have just been like, whoop, and then pants around the ankles, just scooting right out the door.
Right. Hopefully they're at the urinal.
Right.
That'd be faster.
All I saw was the picture of the aftermath, so I don't know how that all played out. But then at the intersection down there had been a big wreck, and they had like forensic photographers down there taking pictures and like cops waving everybody around. So like something bad happened down there too.
Oh, at the intersection part?
Yeah, at the intersection part. So there was cops everywhere. I was like, I got to get home. This place, things are going down out here.
They were probably driving by and saw that accident.
Right, saw the chicken restaurant
and
was
then
like,
just had their own accident.
Right, like, oh no, what's happened? That rubbernecking it. Yeah. So, yeah. So kind of be glad you weren't here because it was kind of a shit show out there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, that could have been me because I travel right through there.
You're right. Now you're safe though.
We hope.
We hope.
It's still early tonight.
All right. Now, Bubby, we had talked about this the previous week, right? We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
You went out and you did it.
We did. We bought a new bed. Yay.
Yay. Now, did you get just a new mattress or is this a whole new bed frame?
No, the bed frame is our existing.
Okay.
And this just sits inside.
But this is the fully automatic bed frame and mattress.
Yes. It has head and foot.
Uppy downies?
Yeah. Raises up and down.
Okay, so
remote control.
Yeah, like you see on the you see on the TV all the time for the sleep number and stuff. There now, is yours like two separate sides or is it one? Like you guys got to agree on this.
It's one because if you wanted two individual, you had to go to the king size.
Oh, you did not get a king size bed.
We didn't have room in our room.
I'm looking at this picture, Bubby, here, and that end table that nightstand can just go, and you can get a bigger bed in there.
Nah, but then it's because just the other side of that table is our bathroom, so it would block getting to the bathroom.
If I could fit a bigger bed in our bedroom, I would. I would get the California King, not the California, the Alaskan King. I don't know if you've ever seen that thing.
What? I don't know.
The Alaskan King is huge, dude. It's ridiculously big. It's like a king and a half.
I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah. So California King is longer than a regular king size bed, and then the Alaskan King is longer and wider than a regular king size bed.
Problem with the previous mattress was every time I would move, turn over, whatever, it would make my wife roll over into the middle of the bed.
Into the divot.
She would, well, there wasn't really much of a divot, but yeah, it would make her move. These are the foam, and so there's not supposed to be any transition. Is that what's called?
Transfer of motion.
Yeah. So
this is the one they showed, like they put the wine glass on it and they jump up and down and the wine glass stays
something like that.
Right where it's at.
Yep.
Tempur-Pedic.
Yep, that's what it is. Oh,
how is it?
So comfortable.
So is it firm or soft?
It's medium.
Okay. I like a firm bed. Oh, here comes a cousin. Just tearing shit up. How about you, Amanda? Firm or soft or medium on your mattress?
I like firm.
Yeah. You're in the wrong here, Bubby. Turns out. My grandma used to have a mattress, then a box spring, and she would put a sheet of plywood on between the two. So it would be box spring, sheet of plywood, then mattress.
Why?
Because she wanted it firmer. More firm than it would come. And so she got that. She had somebody cut a sheet of plywood and put it under there, and that's how she slept. Princess and the Pea style, but with plywood instead. So,
all right.
Now, Amanda, you queen size, you a king size, just a moon bounce, just set up a moon bounce in the house and sleep in that?
Twin,
No, I really don't care. I
Hide
think
a
right
bed.
now I have a full.
Full single cot.
Yeah, I don't care.
Got that one from college, that whatever tiny ass size that was when I was in college.
But if I stay at a hotel, I want 2 beds so I can have the bedding from both
Oh, you want to double up on the pillows?
and the blanket.
Okay. I have one of the guys I work with always gets the 2 queens because
Yeah, so you can sleep in the cool one in the middle of the night.
he's a real hot sleeper, and so he'll sweat through the first bed.
Gross.
And then
I know. I was trying to let you know. You already told us this.
oh,
gross.
drink. Bubby and I have switched, by the way, to the Faygo Black Cherry, and I will put this probably close to the bottom.
Yeah.
This one is not.
First time I drank, I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's not great.
Why don't you like it?
It's not. It's sugar flavored. It's not.
Oh,
It's not really. Yeah,
like Kool-Aid.
it's not even like Kool-Aid. It's just like a tart sugar flavor.
Yeah, it's real sweet. You would not like
Yo, you would hate this one. You would put this one at the very bottom.
Don't get us wrong. We're going to drink it.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop me and Bubby from finishing it off, but not the best. I didn't get an email. Oh shit, man! When was the last time you checked the email?
I checked it the other day.
Okay, I just remember since I got my new computer, I haven't logged back in to check the email. But I did.
We got an interesting email.
Did we?
Yeah. I'll just text me your email address and I'll just forward it to you.
Okay. I will. I'll put that probably in the Slack because
Yeah.
I'm already in there.
Nobody's calling you.
Or I can just copy and put it in the Slack. I can do that.
Okay, you put it in the Slack, Bubby. I did get a text message though. Our newest friend of the podcast, my sister Sarah, has started from the beginning and is listening to all the episodes.
Okay.
And she's around episode 17 or so, which turns out to be around Halloween last year. Okay. And she says you are the Halloween Scrooge for not letting Parker go trick-or-treating because all of her kids, one of whom is in college, one of them is about to go to college, all still trick-or-treat every year.
That is too old.
And my sister also dresses up. She sent some pictures of her dressed up as well for Halloween.
Don't get me wrong. You come to my house and you say trick or treat, you're going to get candy. I don't care how old you are, but
Right.
I'm just not going to let Parker go.
See, and that's what makes you the Halloween Scrooge.
Yep. You're right, sir.
I was like, 100%. Yeah, so, here some of her kids dressed up for Halloween. And then there's my sister on the left there dressed up for Halloween.
Nice.
So she says you should let Parker go out and trick-or-treat and just have fun. In fact, you should dress up and go with him trick-or-treating. You guys could do a couple's costume and go trick-or-treating
Like
together.
Mike Wazowski and Sully.
I know which one you're going to be. But yes, 100%. So she just wanted to let you know that you are, in fact, the Halloween Scrooge. And
I'll think about it.
okay, we got a while. We got like 10 months until we got to worry about this again. But come next time around. You know what, Bubby? If you and Parker dress up and go trick-or-treating, I'll dress up and go with you.
All right.
But all three of us got to be dressed, Bubby. Otherwise, I ain't going. It's got to be me, you, and Parker. We'll go. You know where we'll go?
Sanderson sisters.
Say it. Okay, I'm in. I'm 100% in. Amanda, you get to pick who's who. I think she's busy.
No. I
Well-
didn't know that required a response.
No, you
Like,
got
am I picking now?
like. Well, you can if you want, or
That's
we'll
in-
save it.
I don't want to.
Okay,
We'll save it.
We'll save it and totally forget about it before
Probably.
by then. I'm thinking now. Who? I know who Parker is. I got to figure out who's you and who's me.
Oh, come on. You know.
I don't know. We could go either way on this one, but we know who Parker is for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm excited about it. Somebody, when we get around Halloween next year, remind me of this because we will have totally forgotten.
Sisters.
I'm trying to remember what my middle note here means. Water heater. I don't know
Do you
what
have a
that.
problem?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I know what the shutoff part is. Bub, you know what your water shutoff is?
Yes.
Okay. Amanda, do you know where your water shutoff is at your house?
Nope.
Okay. This is an important thing to know. Have you ever had an emergency that bad boy?
Yes. Remember my house
Oh
flooded?
yeah, your house flooded. That's right. And I've had to shut mine off both here and at the other house. The other house was a real pain in the ass because that shutoff, the shutoff for the house, like in the house part, was in the crawl space under the house, all the way at the back side. So you had to go in and then belly crawl all the way to the back of it.
Nope.
And I had to do that once, and then I bought the bar to go out to the road and be able to shut it off from the road.
Yeah.
I found where
Right.
the water valve was coming in, and I actually went online and bought the little bar that goes in there and turns it off.
Much easier.
Yeah, but here at the house is right by my water heater, so it's easy to find. But I had to show my wife. She didn't even know that was a thing we had to do.
Did you get your letter in the mail about reporting to city utilities what kind of pipe you have?
Yeah, I got all that, and I'm supposed to pay for to get that tested because they don't care.
No.
Okay, I'm just supposed to tell them what kind.
You're just supposed to tell them what kind of pipe it is. I think maybe take a picture and text it to them, or email it to them, or
What are they going to do with all that information?
they're going. Well, they're creating a map of what around the city of what kind of pipe is in each residential area.
Okay,
It differs, and I think
Right.
mine's copper, but I still have to do mine.
my drain. I know what my drain line is. It's like steel pipe. It's oldie from the original house, and it dives underneath the freaking foundation and just disappears somewhere. The water coming in, I think, is copper. Probably, I'd have to go look for sure, but
I honestly don't know where my drain goes because it's under the slab.
yeah, I know where mine goes just because all the neighbors have already dug all theirs up, and I'm worried I'm gonna have to dig mine up here before too long. I'm not excited about that because that can't be cheap. But
No, I'm sure not.
welcome to House Talk, where Bubby and I discuss plumbing in our houses.
Well, you were talking about shut off.
Yeah, but you should know, like we talked. Oh, book report too. I need a book report from you. But this is another one of those homeowner tips where you should know where that water shutoff is in your house, because one day, unbeknownst to you, you're going to need to know where that thing is, because you're going to have to go down there in a hurry, probably in your underwear.
It's more important your wife know where it is because
you won't be home when that
she's
badness.
home by herself. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That happened to me.
Amanda, did you send that?
No, I'm not sending anything right now.
Oh, I thought you were sending me the email.
I will later, not right now.
Okay. My bad. So, Amanda, it's important you find out where that water shutoff is so you can you save your house when all the badness happens.
Great.
She's
right on
I'm
that.
so bored.
I'm not going to do that. All right, Bubby, did you fix your garbage disposal?
I have not even looked at it. No.
Oh, okay. So no.
I thought about it the other day or a couple days ago. I was like, I should look at that wrench. No, I don't want to.
Just screw it. We're just never going to use this thing again.
Yeah, we seldom use it.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I will eventually. I just didn't do it this week. Been real busy at work.
Yeah. Getting ready for the big Glockenspiel
Right.
extravaganza.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you guys going to go out? Either you guys I know Amanda's not. I don't know why I'm asking this question. It's a dumbass question. Bubby, are you going to go out and kind of drive around and look at all the holiday lights coming up here?
Yes, we will.
Okay. You're supposed to take the dog. I read that you got to take the dog
what?
with you when you go, because they like it even better than you do, apparently. First of all, they get to ride in the car, which they like riding in the car.
True.
But like they get to see all them lights.
Of course, the only way or reason that ours gets in the car is to go see the vet. So
Right. So now you get to give them a good reason to get.
Bobby's not even taking Parker.
him too.
Bobby's just going by himself.
Bubby's like, Parker, you stay home. You don't get to look at
You
lights.
don't deserve it.
You got socks on your ankles. You can't socks tied around your leg. You can't go to look at lights.
Put your clothes up. And then
Put your clothes up
maybe.
and baby, you can go. I mean, I'm assuming you are not going to drive around and go look at Christmas lights.
No.
Yeah, man, it's full of Christmas lights.
But yeah, we are. What's your favorite area to drive around?
We like going to like a good middle class neighborhood, like lot of ranch houses and just like 1970s houses. Because they're doing it, like the fancy people, they hire somebody to come in. You can go to the rich neighborhood.
True.
And they got them all fixed up. I like to see like what you did on your own. Just like my house. Just
Yep.
what did you decide? And then we will judge the shit out of you. Like, a lot of people go Christmas caroling. I'm going to go Christmas caroling. And I'm just going to go around and just judge the shit out of your house and the lights that are on it. Our big pet peeves are if you have mismatchy colors, like color temperatures on your house. So if you've got like warm colored lights, but then that bright white, like fluorescent string of white light just right in the middle of that shenanigans, we're like, psh, you're not doing a good job.
We should come over on to the street we're off of, Plainview. There's a there's a neighborhood.
They're gonna find you, Bubby.
No. There's a neighborhood, like 2 neighborhoods before you get to ours, that the whole street just
That gets into
decorates. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're big at Halloween too. I mean, they all decorate, and then Halloween night they will do block party type stuff where there's fire pits and driveways and tunnels, and they're showing movies on their garage doors.
I don't know if I want to
Tons of people
live in that
trick-or-treating.
neighborhood. I don't know if I want to be near those.
I think they have HOA. I think that's probably why, because they have a pool also.
Gotcha. You're not a part of any of that.
No, we don't have that in our neighborhood. But man, they light up their neighborhood, Halloween and Christmas.
Our street here, there's probably about 4 or 5 houses total that put up lights, and some of them going downhill. Some of them used to do like a lot of lights, and now they do like a string of lights, or get one of those the nets they throw over the bush, and that's all they do now. So I'd say probably on our street, there's probably about 3 or 4 people who are like doing it up, and everybody else is just kind of like, meh. It's kind of a dying thing, I think.
I felt like it was at one point, but I think since COVID, especially that people are into it more because something to celebrate. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
You remember back when you were growing up, though, like everybody's house was decorated for Christmas.
Yeah. There were a lot bigger displays too.
Yeah. Like it was a big deal for my dad to get out there and get all the lights on the house. And I remember helping, and we didn't have anything fancy. It was a freaking ladder and climb up on that roof, boy, and hooked us to the gutter, will you?
Like National Lampoon's Vacation.
Yeah, try not to fall off
Christmas
the roof.
Vacation.
Yeah, try not to fall off the roof. But I remember, like, when we lived, this makes no difference, and this is just a reference for me, on Rivermont. My sister will get this when she eventually gets this episode, 60 episodes from now.
Right.
I remember being out on the roof, like stringing up lights and stuff while my dad's directing. So, it used to be a big deal. I don't know, man. You got a lot of Christmas light people in your neighborhood, or is it pretty dark over there?
Nope.
Dark as hell. Just shot out the street.
We have one house, but like the rest of the neighborhood, no.
Yeah. Is that one house doing it up right though?
They do nice work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Jack.
They have a really big tree that they have all lit up. So
Man,
that's impressive.
That's one of my wife's favorites is when they wrap like the whole tree. Like you've seen out front here. I did about halfway up the trunk, as high as I could reach, and then I was like, that's as far as I'm probably going.
Well,
then.
Still colorful.
Surprised she hasn't divorced you yet.
Right. Well, so am I. To be honest with you, so am I. It's only a matter of time.
Eventually, right?
Right. She'll get to it. Me and Bubby will move in together once our wives leave us. And
True.
Oh, precious.
me, Bubby,
Parker
and
can be like my 2 dads.
right. What's the not my 2 dads? What's the one with
Perfect strangers.
Can't help you. I don't know what you're thinking
all
about.
the words just left my brain, and I don't know the one.
Who's the boss?
Who's the boss? That's it. Good job, Amanda. No,
Is it really?
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's
nothing
the one right now with the dude who likes to drink and have sex and Charlie.
Oh, 2 men and a
2.5.
2.5 men.
2.5 men.
Yeah, that's going to be me and Bubby. It's 2.5. Except for we're both the other dad.
I think it's my 2 dads.
Yeah, I'm going to be the hot dad if we're my 2 dads. And also, wasn't that a
Are
girl?
you sure?
Wasn't My Two Dads a girl?
I actually never watched it. I just like the title.
I think it was two guys and a girl.
Yeah, it
My
was.
Two Dads. Then one of them died. I don't know which one of those three died.
Oh, it'll be like the
tragically.
Odd Couple.
Or that's more what I was thinking.
Parker.
It was The Odd Couple, but with
Yeah.
Parker.
Yeah.
It was the actor that played BJ and the Bear. He was BJ.
Shit, fire, Bobby. Bobby's.
Oh,
Do you
it
remember?
can be two bear. It can be two bears and a little man.
two
That's what it's going to be called.
two bears. Wow. We're a gay couple now. Just in case you care, Bobby. Not that there's anything wrong with that,
You're the one that did it.
right? My fault. Sorry, Bubby. Sorry, I made you gay.
How did they get that just because I said BJ and the Bear?
Two bears. That's me and you.
No, it's BJ and the Bear.
Oh, was he a bear?
No, he was a monkey.
I never watched that show.
He was a monkey.
Oh, we should get a monkey. Me, you, Parker, and a monkey. And then we'll get a syndicated TV deal off of that. Bubby's thinking about going somewhere fancy tonight, Amanda. He's got a secret in to the.
Going to what?
Tell her what you thinking about going to. Bubby.
We're probably not going, but Mystery Hour has a show tonight.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, he's got an in. He can get in on it. For those who don't know, the Mystery Hour was a locally produced syndicated talk show that was out of Springfield, Missouri, up until basically right around COVID.
Last year, 2 years ago.
I think COVID kind of killed her off, but it was pretty popular. It was syndicated in like 23 markets or something, and they'd have low B, high C celebrities come on there occasionally.
Right.
Dude from The Office was on there. Mm-hmm. And
the host is someone that was on David Letterman's talk show a lot.
So
yeah.
This is kind of a big deal. He's doing like a one night thing here.
Yeah.
For the holidays, I think to raise money or something for a charity of some kind. And maybe to test the market to see if there's a market for them coming back. I don't know.
There was a market for them not to leave.
Yeah. It's just as hard because they were a live show, and then when COVID happened, they couldn't have an audience. And as a lot of people learned, it's hard to do a live show with nobody there.
Yeah.
I learned that on 9/11 when the show that I opened 5 days before 9/11. Then 9/11 happens, and then guess who doesn't come and see a live production show? Anybody in the world.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that show shut down. R.I.P. Mississippi Love. Shouts out to the cast and crew of that show that didn't last very long.
Not right after 9/11's when I lost my job.
I was going to say virginity.
Because of 9/11. Yeah, they downsized. So
Okay. It happened to a lot of people.
Yep.
Back in the day. I think COVID. So worst possible timeline we're living in. It's fun on a bun.
It's not the worst possible.
It could be worse, but
No, it could be a lot worse.
so when do you head down to warmer territories, Amanda?
Sunday.
Oh, I'm going to need we're going to need a report in this Sunday. So you will not be around for our next podcast.
No.
Show notes.
I could probably call in, but
Okay. Well, we'll see where we're at. I'll give you a shout out and see if you're available. But we're gonna need a book report on the final of the Muppets Vision 3D when you go. Bubby and I are very sad, and we want to live vicariously through you as you go to see her one last time.
all right.
I'm hoping they at least put it on Disney Plus so you can
they talked about that.
kind of check it out. So it's been a while since I've been to that park, so that's the last one I have to do this time around. I've been to everybody else here recently, but not that one. So should have got down there.
Since they have had
I have not been there since Star Wars went in.
Oh.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't been there since the Great Movie Ride shut down. So
Wow.
it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it has.
But I've been to all the other parks here in the last, 6 years or so, but I didn't make it to that one. And now I'm sad. So
You have an excuse to go back then.
right? I just don't have the time or the monies to get down there and get it done.
Right.
That's why we're going to live vicariously through Amanda. But I'm excited for the holidays. I'm looking forward to it.
How long do we have till Christmas?
It is the 13th. Today is Friday the 13th. So be careful out there, kids. Jason Voorhees is kind of lurking around out there. So that means we have 12 days. Oh,
still have not bought any presents.
Oh, shit. Bobby's just living on the edge over there.
I did get my wife what we talked about last week on off air.
I thought you were getting a bed together. That was your present.
No, that was just her spending her Christmas bonus.
Oh,
but I actually got her.
Don't ruin the surprise. This will post before Christmas, so Parker will blab you out. He'll rat you out if you say it.
Well, no, she already knows.
Oh,
she already knows what it is.
Too late,
and that's my fault, or the bank's fault, rather.
Or they ruined the surprise.
Yeah, it was for a large amount of money. So. The bank, of course, texts her.
Oh, yeah.
Did you spend this money or is this fraud?
Is Bubby allowed to spend this much money?
And then she texts me, did you just do this? Or is this fraud? And I was like, it was me. Your Christmas present.
Yeah, you should have just texted back, Merry effing Christmas.
Right.
Thanks for nothing.
Bank.
Which bank? Shout them out. Let's shame them.
It's our bank.
Great Southern?
Yeah.
I'm mad at Great Southern, so we already know that.
Yeah.
Although I bought my computer, no problems. Like, they didn't even care. They're like, let that through, I guess. I don't know. So,
right.
Good job looking out for me, Great Southern. All right, well, but nothing for Parker yet. Parker?
Haven't bought anything yet.
Parker?
Just haven't taken time.
You're in trouble, buddy.
To go.
You better be getting on that good list, because you don't get them clothes put away. Santa Scrooge here is Christmas Scrooge, Halloween Scrooge, all the Scrooges you're gonna end up with nothing. No, you'll get him something. You'll get him something nice. Red Ryder BB gun.
Whenever I get time.
Compass in the stock, thing that tells time. Lever action.
Thinking about a dartboard.
Yeah, it's good. Arm the boy with some darts. I think nothing can go wrong there. And that won't end up in your forehead at all.
I have one in my office.
Yeah, does he use it?
He likes playing. Playing on it. Yeah, it's.
Do you guys actually play darts, or you just go in there and whip them at him?
Nice cabinet. It's got a light in it.
Oh, you're fancy.
Put on the wall, and it holds your darts for you.
Yeah, it's got a little scoreboard in there and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Double doors, kind of just swings open there.
It doesn't have doors at all.
Oh, okay.
It's just open.
All right, let me ask this question then. How many holes are in the wall around the enclosure?
Surprisingly, not any.
When we were in college, we had a dartboard, in obviously, because, it's college. We had a dartboard, and we had put a sheet of plywood up first and then put the dartboard up, and there was still just a ring of holes around the sheet of plywood where they still managed not to hit the thing.
Like how?
Drunk. Just drunk as hell.
Yeah, that better not happen.
Throwing 8 darts at a time, however it works. You gotta be careful. I like a good dart, though. You guys playing by the rules?
Of course.
Okay. Doing the countdown. Start at whatever. Work your way down to 0. Ted Lasso style.
No, that's not the game we play.
What game do you play? Horse.
No.
I don't know how you play horse on darts, but
I don't remember the name of it.
Oh.
It's just where you have to close your 20s and 19s, 18s.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Whatever. I can't remember the name of it.
Okay. We'll say horse.
Sure. Okay.
All right, kids. I think we've rambled on
this into the ground.
Augured this in the ground, rambled on long enough. If you enjoyed the podcast, or you have notes, or you'd like to write in and remind me come around Halloween next year that me and Bobby are going in the group costume, you can write us at itsallfishandchips@gmail.com. You can check us out on our Facebook group, the It's All Fish and Chips Facebook group. If you go to the Facebook page, it'll link you to the Facebook group. So don't worry. Either way you get there, you'll get there. Check us out on our website. It's allfishandchips.com. And if you'd like to be a supporter of the podcast, just like Ed and Carol and Anthony and Sarah and Jordan and KK. Hey, KK. You can check us out on our Patreon. It's only $3 a month. It helps out with some of the incidental costs for the podcast. And we'd love to shout out your name every episode if you sign up. I think that's it. YouTube's working again, so you can check out the video on YouTube if you want to. I got that figured out.
Nice.
Nice. And write in and wish Amanda well on her trip. She's going to have fun down there in sunny, warmer temperatures, where she will be spending the holidays.
I think it was warmer here like yesterday than it was in Florida.
All right, man, don't go then. But you heard Bobby. It's too cold down there.
Well,
I don't know, but it's going to be like 80 when I'm there, so I'm going.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that warm here, Bobby. I'm going to be real honest with you.
I just know it was 40s yesterday, and it was like 50.
No, this 40s at like 4 a.m. down there, not like during the middle of the day.
This was, yeah.
If it's 40 in Florida,
I was watching a video.
Those people die.
No, I was watching a video.
I think
today
you're
of a
wrong.
guy
I've been watching the weather very closely, and I don't think it's been that cold.
We have people who I think listen to this podcast in Florida. So if you want to write in and tell Bubby he was straight up wrong, today is Friday the 13th, so let him know that he was wrong about the weather. Having said all of this shenanigans, my name's Thor.
Bobby.
Amanda.
And remember, folks, no matter what you got going on in your life, it's all fish and chips. Ooh, that one snuck up on me. Got there quick. So cream soda, I would put near the top. It was pretty good.
It was good.
I don't think it was the best one we've had, but it's up top. Fucking black cherry can go straight to hell. I didn't even finish mine. That's how bad it was.
You didn't like much.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. There's still, I drank most of it. But. All right, folks, we're out of here. I don't know how many doot-doots that was, so I'm just going to fade it out.
A lot.